Welcome to the inaugural episode of #Flip. I'm Tony Mogul, an investor here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We are actually excited to go view a new property here. This particular property is located in South Minneapolis. It is a 3-bedroom. We're going to turn into actually a 3-bath. And the values in this neighborhood are particularly really good. I like to keep my properties in like a 33% ratio, meaning 33% acquisition, 33% fix up, and then hopefully 33% profit. This one actually has the potential to do a lot better. So the weather here in Minnesota is pretty cold, and I was fortunate enough to be able to find a roofing crew that would work in this weather. It costs a little bit extra. Roofing usually costs, I can usually get roofers for somewhere in the $90, $100 a square range. But in this case, we're paying about $250. We had to get it done, but they're working away. So we're gonna get over here and check on these guys and see exactly what's going on. So we should be pretty close to the house here. We can see the guys are actually on the roof. They're getting it going. It's actually this one right here on the gray, in the gray house here. And the roofers are getting it going. So we're here at the Nokomis project. And we had a particular roof crew that was here and they couldn't finish. So this actually ended up sitting for about a month with the job being half done. So I've hired some professionals here now. They're here getting it going, and let's go in and hope they can get this wrapped up in a couple of days. Really crazy how these guys were working. They've got miscellaneous materials here, very unorganized, but we're gonna get it back on track and get it up and working. One of the best part of my jobs, coming in and getting really lucky when you see added value. The woodwork in this house is really amazing. This is worth here, it adds about $10,000 to $15,000 extra to the property, especially when you have a buffet like that. It really gets me going. Here you have oversized doors. This is really good craftsmanship. This was done really back in like the earlys, probably 1920s, 1930s. And then also too here, you can see stained glass windows, which also add additional value. What we did here was we eliminated what was called a pass-through, and I'll explain that to you in a couple seconds of what we did. That used to be where you could walk through into the kitchen, but we eliminated that to make for a larger kitchen space. It has been completely gutted. We're gonna go in and finish this kitchen, and so just to give you an idea what the layout will be, you'll have your sink here, your stove here, microwave there, cabinets across here, refrigerator behind you. And then what we did here was, instead of what used to be a clothes closet, we went in and we added an additional bathroom for guests. This way when people come to your home, they don't have to go up to your bathroom or down to the finished basement, which we'll show you in a few seconds. So what we've done here is we are actually finishing this basement. You can see it's been completely framed over here. We're making way for a brand new laundry room and actual bathroom. All this will be completely finished, so this will add additional value to the home. We're gonna finish this basement, put a bathroom in here, laundry room here, and then provide living space all the way throughout here. Now, one of the things to watch for when you're doing living space is ceiling height. In Minneapolis, it's 8 feet is what the code is. I'm sorry, 7 feet is what the code is. So you have to have that much headroom. We do have the headroom, but what we don't have in all the locations, we don't have it everywhere. So what we're gonna do is just make this livable space. We can't count it. It won't be livable space, but we can't count it, but it will be finished. Sometimes in these old homes, back in the day, they used to use a lot of wallpaper. This can actually be like a nuisance. It's not an easy job. No one really wants to deal with it. It takes a lot of time. So what we're gonna do in this situation, in this particular house, we're gonna drywall directly over this. We'll pop the transitions here and then go ahead and go directly over that. Because what happens is when we're peeling off the newspaper, what you'll find is you end up with this right here. So it starts to, the more you peel the wallpaper, the more you get down to what's called the lath and the plaster. And you can see here too, so what we'll do is we'll go over all this entire surface with brand new drywall, and it'll give us a good surface to start over, so the house will will basically end up being new for a paintable surface. There's 3 bedrooms in this home. There's really actually some decent hardwood floors here, but what we're gonna do is, this will probably be carpeted. So here you can see that the plumbers have been here. This is gonna be an excellent bathroom. You got your toilet, your vanity there. We'll have a soaker here, and then a full body shower here. And then it'll be right outside of the sunroom here, which I'll look over a really, really nice backyard.